guys, welcome back to Southern Manor Housing Initiative. Starting off this Monday morning, September 20th, 2021, we're going to be installing a solid wooden pine door into this property here. We're at a residential property. The intended use of this property is going to be for rental income. So we want to install some nice sturdy doors. So stay tuned, and we will get this thing rolling, get this show on the road. So this is again, this is a 6-panel solid core pine door. It is sized at 28 by 80. All right, fits a rough opening of 30 1/4 by 82. That's nominal. Actual, it is 81 3/4 inches long at the jamb and 29 5/8 wide, 5/8 inches wide. So my rough opening is roughly 29 7/8, right around 30. So that will give me, pretty much like 3/8 to 1/4 or so of play around the edges of this door on the outside of the jamb. Another thing I want to point out is this door happens to be a left hand. It's a left hand door. That is not a trick, for those of you that do not know that. What that means is that when you stand in front of this door, when you stand in front of this door and you're entering a room, so you're leaving the hallway going into the room, you're going to cross over your hip with your left hand and push the door into the room to enter the door. Alright, that's what the left hand means. The left hand door is also, if you swap it around, a right hand reverse, which means if you swap the door around from the outside or from the inside of that room, coming back into the hallway, you're going to be using your right hand to grab the door, and you're going to be pulling it towards you, almost like hitting yourself in the face with the door to leave the room and go back out into the hallway. So that's what the left hand and right hand means. So we cut the door down to the proper height to fit the rough opening. And then we're going to take this jigsaw here and shave off 1/4 inch just off the door there for the door sweep. That's exactly what I wanted to do in the rough opening. Now the only thing I do want to point out here that I'm going to fix at the moment is, see that up there? See that? That tells me that the jamb, this jamb here wants to come down a little bit. That's like 1/8 of an inch there, alright? So it's tighter back here. You want to hold the hinge side, that's true. Not the side with the handle on, because there's nothing holding this door square. But this hinge side is square to the jamb. So what I'm going to do is, I can't even move this down because I got the jamb cut. The jamb is cut to the correct height here to fit this rough opening. I gotta, this jamb, and these old houses, nothing's plumb level and square. So I'm going to have to cut this jamb down 1/8 of an inch on just one side, so it's going to be out of plumb just a little bit for it to fit this, door opening. That's so small, minuscule, you can't see that. We're putting the jamb here with a multi-tool. Just to make it fit better inside the rough opening. Okay guys, we're back. Just got this door nice and plumbed up, leveled, square. It's a misfire shot there. I can cut that off with a grinder, so whatever, some snips. Anyways, this door is nice and plumbed up, square. We got the shims holding it in place. Confirm that with you guys. Just checking this guy here. See, he looks good that way. If we turn it this way, checking the jam for plumb. So it's nice and level both ways. They're nice and plumb both ways there. Check the top part of this. Looks good. The other side. The other side looks pretty good. And then this way. There we go. I personally like to throw some shims right around the doorway, or right around the lock there, the key lock there, just to reinforce the lock. This is like where the most contact is going to be happening. A lot of actions right here between your deadbolt or your regular door handle lock. So I like to shim this up. This is the Brad Neller, by the way. So I missed a shot there. Here we go. And another little secret. You guys want to know that you did a good job? Check this out. Shouldn't hear anything. See that? It passes the jam and it's not connecting anywhere. Like it's not hitting the jam anywhere. That time they did a good job on plumbing it up, leveling it, squaring it, all that good stuff. Alright, yeah, so here it is. Door is installed. I can cut these corners off, these shim corners off with my multi-tool. That's no problem at all. And then as far as that gap back there, there's different ways you can handle that. I know some people that take back a rod, fill it in, caulk it real smooth, and then you just paint it. You know, it won't be noticeable at all. Or you can take a real thin piece of finished wood and put it right up against there, shoot it on. That's a nice little finish as well. I haven't really made up my mind on what I'm going to do with that. But yeah. This is not bad. Check this out. When I lightly push the door, see that little swing? That tells me that there is no contact between my door and the jam. That's what you want. It's not finished. I didn't throw the hardware on. Also didn't, of course, obviously I didn't paint the door yet. I didn't put any caulk or anything around the edges and finish around the seams. But this is it. This is what you want. Something like this, you guys want to get an interior door put in, it's going to be $200. That includes if you need the existing one taken out. $200 will come out, knock out the other door, install you a new pre-hung wooden door. Yeah, this door is pine, as I mentioned before, 6 panel. And I'll show you this, especially you do-it-yourselfers. This is a common mistake that happens. See that? See how it goes from like whatever. 5/16, 3/8 of an inch down to contact with the floor. Well, that can happen if the floor is unlevel, or if you just cut the jam. You cut the door a little off. No big deal. What you can do with that? Take a shim, press it up, and take your multi-tool and just cut along that shim, and that's it. All the way down. it's gonna look a lot better. I'll show you guys when I'm done. It is installed 100%. Shims are cut. On the side of the door was cut nice and level with the floor there. I can clean that up, the little burrs. But yeah, look, clears the floor now, nice and easy. Again, my favorite part is it does not hit the jam. So earlier I mentioned that left hand, right hand thing. This is a left hand door. So what that means is I'm in the hallway of this property, right? I'm standing at the door. I wish to enter the room. I have to take my left hand, cross over my body to grab the hardware to then enter the room. Does that make sense? So that's a left hand door. Now, if I change my perspective, and I'm on the inside of the room to get to the outside into the hallway, I'd have to reach over with my right hand on this side, cross over, grab the door. I'm going to do it with my left hand because I'm holding the camera with my right, and open the door with my right hand to then come back into the hallway. So perspective is kind of like what really dictates what kind of door you're dealing with. But every door is labeled based off of you entering a room. This is a left-hand door going into a room. This here is the DeWalt 20 amp brad nailer, finish nailer. This is what I used in the video to shoot my door jamb up. I love this guy. This is also $400. If you saw the other one I had, the framing nailer that I used on my stairs, this one is also $400. Takes a battery. And yeah, takes the angled 16 gauge nails. It's real quick, real simple, real easy. I love this guy.